it's already 11 o'clock. Matthew and I brought all the rubbish that we have on the farm. This is now things like the plastic that the wasted food comes in, etc. We've been gathering it until we have a load full and put it on the back of the bucket, and we're quickly gonna drop it. I bought bricks here from these guys about a year ago. I wonder if they still exist or whether they still collect the bricks. They've seen me a couple of times when I came to drop things, and then they said, you must come and buy bricks again, but I never needed bricks from here again, so we didn't do anything. See, so this is our rubbish dump. There's people constantly living here, and then there's people that just come here for the day to salvage and scavenge and do all things like that. Normally you get swamped if you stop here. Today it looks like it's a bit quiet. Those guys jumped on the back. As you drive by, they jump on the back. Oh, that's why we're quiet. I think the big truck just came in. I think that's why nothing is happening. You can jump off. Let me reverse into that corner there. I think they're gonna start running now. Yep, there's the first child running. And there's some of these children obviously have nothing to do. They live here on these rubbish dumps constantly. See there. Dire conditions, flies everywhere. Saved by the bell. Big municipal truck comes and then everybody will run for the municipal truck. I think they know they'll find better things. So last week we got news from Cornell that he's found a new tenant for his plot, and so that ended up messing with our plans a little bit, but very grateful for him, very grateful of him. We used to cut grass there, and we obviously plan to have our animals run there during the next 2-3 months. And now we can't do that anymore. The people moved in and they've got sheep, so we are back to cutting grass in extension 17, the place that's been allotted to us to cut grass from, which we are also very grateful for. However, it is going to take a little bit of time out of my day every day, but still nothing too serious. It's all doable. You just have to manage it a little bit. Or maybe I'd rather bring the trailer to do this instead of the bucket. So yesterday, just after I made the clip of us loading the prickly pears, I got a call from the office saying there's a client waiting, so we never finished. So we came back and got a little bit more, and we are leaving. I think we're leaving the rest for next year. See if he doesn't want to give us anything else. Maybe any of the prickly pear experts can know before I make a huge mistake. I thought these marks on the prickly pears were just damage done by cows, and maybe no water. See, it looks like it's been chowed. Lucas says he thinks it might be a disease that I definitely do not want on my farm. So I would like to know what you guys think. But he said if we leave the onions out, if it rains it's gonna get damaged, and definitely true. If we there's a couple of things I will change next time. I forgot about the space that we have in town at the office, the meat room. We should have taken everything and go and cured it in the meat room. My logic was that the farmers normally take the onions out and they leave it in rows next to the fields and dry there, and then they take it to the shade. Next time I'll place it into the shade immediately. Take it out of the sun completely, and not use the sun to dry it out. That's it. Then I quickly wanted to thank Sue B for her support, for having the township kids here, that she's paying for all of these expenses. Well, they're not going to school today, but the school things and the food things, there's no school for them today. They're playing with the pony camp kids. Subi, and thank you very much for making that possible. There's so many other people that I also wanted to thank, but I'm not gonna do that yet because I'm not spending your money today. Like the Brandon Kilbride bought me some poles for my fence, and honey Dillon food for the kids. Many people. I'll probably be spending loads of your money tomorrow, and then I'll give you a special shout out. Thank you so much. So today is a public holiday in Namibia. Everybody's voting. It's a voting day. I received some pictures from the polling stations. Nobody's there, so everybody has got the opportunity to vote, but there's maybe 3 people in a row at the voting stations. Nobody is actually going. They are voting for local municipalities. On that side, Lucky and Manette is adding more beds. And Lucky, go open the gate there for me. And so we have a pig, a male pig on its way. I was hoping to get some, because I'm on the farm today, get some movement on the greenhouse. I want to put in the anchors, but I need to show the guys how to bend the steel. I've been putting off going to buy or going to collect the steel. It's been bought. And now today the bloody shop is closed because it's voting day. I don't think they will actually close. They never close. So I'm not making progress on the greenhouse today, or on the net house today, as much as I can. At least we're putting in new beds, and we're getting a small or young male pig that's ready. See, these guys are lying. They're enjoying life. Everybody just had breakfast. They're enjoying life. Jonita's got a pony camp, so there the kids are learning how to work. The farrier is here, and so the kids are learning how to work with the hooves. These are now our permaculture kids and some extra kids that came from town, all learning different parts of the horse world. They've got like a little program set up for all the kids. These ladies will receive a new boar now. They also all just been eating, so they are lying nice and fat and lazy. So that is our new boar. The ladies have been climbing on top of him when he arrived. So he's still new. He hasn't done the job before, and they mostly still new as well. I think 1 or 2 of them had babies before, but it's still a new experience for all of them. But they've been trying to sort one another out. We're strongly considering moving some of the ladies out, so it's just with one. I think that will stop a couple of things and make it easier. So the kids have been taking turns going out, learning things, and I think it's been quite a success. I need to show you what mistake I made at the swimming pool quickly as well, but should be fixed within the next day or 2. Okay, so I thought I made a mistake in the swimming pool, but apparently it's actually not that bad. I scrubbed it last night with chlorine, and it became all milky. And let me just show you quickly. You see, it's all milky, but it doesn't smell like anything, so it doesn't smell strong of chlorine. And the kids have been playing. We sacrificed Mika. We placed her in there for 10 minutes first, and we took her out to see if she has any bad reaction or eyes burning or anything like that. None of that happened. Moremi wanted to go in and test it for himself, but because there's so much fluor, the other guy said he's going to come out speaking German and being the boss, and they didn't want to take the risk. So Moremi didn't end up swimming. These guys have got jokes sometimes. Anyway, yeah, what's life if it's not fun and jokes all the time? Anyway, so Moremi is still not speaking German, and I think the kids will be okay. I thought I added way too much chlorine. It's the first time in many months that I add chlorine to the pool. Normally we wait until it's nice and green, and then we use it to water the garden. But I wanted to be fancy for the pony camp. Any case, that's going to be the end of my story for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.